The fabulous clappers and the vamps are quite handsome. I need y'all to clear the floor. Stand up, make some noise for the Cotton Club dancers. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Hey, hey. Woo! Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Shake your shimmy. Twirl, twirl your favorite girl. And if you finish eating, you too can sit in your seat and participate. Totsy, good golly, Miss Molly. Woo! I know you hear it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Clap them hands. Stomp them feet. Don't be afraid to get up out your seat. It's the Cotton Club dancers. Woo! Woo! Look at them pearls on my favorite girls. Them gents in the hats is all that. Woo! Make some noise.
Brother. Hey folks, here's a story about Genita. She's a low down hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest friend. Many had a heart as big as a well. Hidey, 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 ho. Hidey, hidey, hidey. Heady, 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 hey. Heady, 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 hey. Whoa! Whoa! Howdy, 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 ho. Howdy, 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 ho. Hey.
Singing. Sound like a bunch of wild bears fighting. Where's that alley cat, Abigail Hall? Where is she? Everyone knows the reason why she's the headline act of the Cotton Club is because she got an open door policy. And I ain't talking about no doors either. She thinks she's all that and 24 karat diamond earrings. Anyone who's heard me sing knows I'm more talented than that Abigail Breath Hall. Maybe if I get rid of Abigail, Joe Johnson will make me the headline act. Maybe I'll get rid of them both. Pow! Get your hands off of me. Don't you know who I am?
Do what you gotta do.
My name is Estelle Waters. And I should be up there singing more than Abigail. I can sing, I can tell you. I can sing.
Pick up.
All of y'all over here, y'all gonna know my name. It's Estelle Waters. Y'all gonna know my name. Y'all gonna know my name.
Y'all, Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Estelle Waters. Woo, a little laughter is always good for the soul, you know. And Mr. Johnson, he stays full of surprises. You just never know what he's going to do next. Now, if y'all liking what y'all done seen so far, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Woo, it's hot up in here. Matter of fact, it's so hot I'm sweating like a sinner up in church. So why don't we take a little break before our next act? I don't know about the rest of y'all. I'm on my way to the bar. And as they say at the gas station, fill her up.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the one and only Detective Donovan Sinclair. How's the world treating you these days?
If it isn't the #1 bootlegger in Harlem and head gangster herself, Raven McMahon. I'm doing all right, but I must admit, I am a little surprised to see you here.
Really? How so?
Given all the people you and your posse have put away, many permanently, I know there's some people here tonight who would love to, let's just say, return the favor.
When you're in my domain, I'm here to make money, not friends. And anybody, I mean anybody, who stands in my way of making money, I think you know what will likely happen to them, Detective. And as far as somebody want to take me out, I got more security in and outside of this club right now than I have liquor bottles in my warehouses. Would you like for me to light that for you, Detective?
No.
I heard that you were going to be retiring soon. And with all that you've been doing, what are you going to do with all this free time you have other than puffing on Slim Jims?
Well, since I don't have a family, I figured I'd get me a couple of dogs to go hunting. You know, I just bought me a cabin in the North Carolina mountains, so go hunting. Or maybe take some nice quiet walks in the woods, you know?
Well, you know, I didn't know you liked dogs. You know, I got a real good friend who breeds dogs. And I'm sure, as a favor to me, that he can give you a real good deal on the kind of dog that you really want.
Let's see. Buying a dog from a well-known gangster and notorious killer. I think I'll take my chances getting one from the local animal shelter. But since we're talking about street talk, I hear you and Handle McBride are pretty hot and heavy lately. Kind of ironic, you dating the owner of the largest funeral home in Harlem.
Let's just say we keep each other in business. I gun him down, and he boxes him up. And that man, he means the world to me. Maybe you'll be so lucky one day to find that special someone.
Perhaps. But if memory serves me, didn't he used to work for Joe Johnson, the owner of the Cotton Club?
Yeah. And all that he did, he gave that no good scoundrel 10 years of his life to do whatever he wanted. He wanted him to do this and he wanted him to do that. And all this time he's doing all of this extra work, Joe was just cheating him. He just wanted to kind of just pay him all of this money to do all of this and saying that was a part of his job. But even when he did extra work, he would double the taxes, wiping out any extra money that he was due. So much for employee loyalty. I've already warned Mr. Johnson that if he ever come within 15 feet of my fiance, the Cotton Club is going to be under new ownership.
Sounds like a threat to me.
As my dad always say, that's not a threat. That's a promise. Oh, in case I don't see you before you retire, happy retirement, Detective Sinclair. Can't say that I'm saddened by all of this bit of good news, but if you ever need my help, you have my number.
Y'all having a good time tonight? Oh, I can't hear you. Let me ask y'all again. Y'all having a good time tonight? All right, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to keep that energy rolling with a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Miss Abigail Hall.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? You know, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
Hey.
Woo! Come on, y'all.
Hey.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do that, 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 do that. It don't mean a thing if it don't make you do that, 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 do that. Make no difference if it's cool or hot. Give that little rhythm everything you got. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do that, 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 that. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do that, 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 do that. It don't mean a thing if it don't make you sing. Beat-a-dee-bop-a-beat-a-dee-da-ba-dee-da-da-da-da-da. Makes no difference if it's cool or hot. Give that little rhythm everything you got. It don't mean a thing if it don't make you swing. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Hey! Beat it up, 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 up,
I tell you. Now, we hope that y'all had a good show tonight.
You thought you could get rid of me, didn't you? You call that good singing? Sounds like a bunch of alley cats to me. Meow, 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 meow. By the show of dollars, how many of y'all want to hear me sing? They want to hear me sing. They want to hear me sing. It's okay, because these highfalutin folks, they wouldn't know good music if it hit them upside the head. Excuse me, sir, you kind of cute. You want to hear me
go.
sing?
Get on out. Get on out.
Do-wah, 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 do-wah,
Get on out.
do-wah, 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 do-wah.
Oh, God. Well, let me try this again. We hope that you enjoyed our show tonight. And y'all get home safe. And remember, you ain't having fun if you ain't misbehaving. Oh, hey there, Mr. Johnson. I didn't realize you were standing back there behind me.
Word of advice. Always be aware of your surroundings. You never know who might be trying to get you.
Oh, yes, sir. I certainly keep that in mind from now on. I'm surprised you're still here. Shouldn't you be out rubbing elbows with the high and mighty to help close some multi-million-dollar business deals?
I don't know too many people who want to rub elbows with me at 10 o'clock at night. Besides, most of them are regular here anyway. Enough of the small talk. My secretary said you had a very important matter you want to talk to me about. What's on your mind?
Oh, Mr. Johnson, it don't even matter. It ain't that serious. Don't worry about it.
It's not like you to drink at the bar like that. Obviously, there's something bothering you. How much do you need?
Now, Mr. Johnson, what makes you think me wanting to see you has anything to do with money?
When you're a multimillionaire like myself, most people are not going to ask me about the weather or the best place to go grocery shopping. I'm going to ask you one more time. How much do you need?
Well, Mr. Johnson, you know I'm good for it now. You know that. And I'll pay you back within the time frame that you tell me, I promise. And I know it's a lot. I know. But I need $50,000.
$50,000? That's a lot of money. What's it for?
Well, you see, Mr. Johnson, my mom, right? She ain't got no medical insurance. And she needs $25,000 to help cover the medical expenses related to her heart surgery in a couple of weeks. And now with the rest of the money, I just plan to buy some land and build my house, my dream house on it. I've been thinking about settling down and starting a family, Mr. Johnson. Yeah.
You know, if I let you borrow the money, there's going to be a rather hefty interest rate on top of what you actually borrowed.
Oh, I understand that, Mr. Johnson. Trust me, business is business, or they say business is business. and even though I work here, right? Even though I work here, I shouldn't expect to receive any special favors or treatment. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Johnson, how much time you let me pay it all back? What's the payment terms look like?
Typically, loans between $50,000 and $70,000 might carry an interest rate of 45%. Since you do work for me, I'm willing to lower it down to 35%. Although I'm a businessman, I consider myself a fair man. But if you pay it off for 6 months, I'll lower it down to 32%. Do we have a deal?
Well, let's see here. My mom, she really, really needs this surgery. And this may be my only opportunity to buy enough land to build my dream house on it. Yes, sir, we have a deal.
I only close deals by shaking with my right hand.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, sir, we have a deal. Yes, sir.
I'll have my secretary drop the paperwork for you to sign. Do you prefer cash or a check?
Well, Mr. Johnson, if you don't tack on any additional interest, I prefer cash.
Cash it is. I won't tack on any additional interest. And I hope all goes well with your mom's surgery. And keep me informed about your house. I know a lot of people in the real estate industry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I thank you. Yeah, operator. Can you connect me to Lonzo Williams? Hey, Lonzo. Yeah, this is Fast Walker. Hey, look. Are you sure the Weekend Warrior is going to win the horse race this Saturday? Uh-huh. Okay, because I'm already 25 grand in the hole from last week's horse race now. Right. Are you sure? Okay, because I just secured a $50,000 loan from Joe Johnson. Yeah, that's right, the owner of the Cotton Club, Joe Johnson. Well, since you're asking, I told her my mom needed a very complex heart surgery, and I need some buy some land. Negro, I know my mom is dead. But look here, I'm already up to my elbows in gambling debt. All right, now look. I'm going to pick the money up tomorrow afternoon. Won't you meet me at Marlin's Cafe? Let's say around lunchtime. All right. All right, Lonzo. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll call you. Yes.
If I didn't know any better. You don't seem too happy to see me.
What do you want, Joe? I'm trying to prepare for my Carnegie Hall next month. So please say what you got to say so I can get back to doing what I came here to do.
Since I'm the principal owner of this here club, I don't have to explain anything to nobody, especially somebody I can easily write off my payroll with just one stroke of the pen.
All right, Joe. What is it this time?
In addition to owning 2 Rolls Royces, 3 hotels, and the very nightclub you standing in, I just want to say thank you for all the money you're making me in royalties, from all the music you've made and all that you ever will make.
Are you drunk? Listen, Joe, you may own a lot of things, but my music is my music, and there ain't nothing that you or anyone else do to take that away from me. You need to have your head examined if you think for 1 minute I'm gonna let you monopolize on my musical creativity.
When I opened up the Cotton Club, you have no idea how many band leaders are pounding down my door wanting to be a part of this entertainment empire. I could have chosen anyone I wanted, but I chose you. I would think showing me a little more respect and gratitude would be the least you can do, considering you are the highest paid band director in the country.
Listen, Joe, you may have hired me, but I got where I am today by using my God-given talent. If anything, you should be kissing the very ground I walk on for packing this house. Every single night these doors are open. You hear me and you hear me good, Joe. People come in for 2 reasons, to hear my songs and hear your on again, off again girlfriend Abigail sing my song. Matter of fact, without my songs, the Cotton Club would be nothing. You hear me? Absolutely nothing. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to my studio and work on my songs with the band for rehearsal in about an hour.
Before you go to your studio, which I own, by the way, I have in my hand the contract you signed that shows you may know music, but you know absolutely nothing about business.
How can this be? I'm paying you 40% for every song I've ever written and every song I'm gonna write in the future? That's highway robbery. You can't rip people off like this and get away with it.
On the contrary, my musical genius, the contract you signed 3 years ago says I can. And when the ink dried, it made it legal. That's the problem with you high-city Negroes. As long as it has a dollar sign in front of it, you sign your soul over to the devil. And thanks to your signature on the dotted line, every song you've ever made and ever will write, I own 40% of it. Think about it this way. I made you a superstar, and you made me filthy rich.
Oh, yeah? There. Now, I no longer owe you, and you no longer own my music.
That might be the case if what you just tore up was the original contract instead of a copy.
Ah! I hate you, Joe! I hated you when you stole my parents' land. They lived over 25 years and sold it for double the price. I hate you then, and I hate you even more now. I could kill you for doing what you're doing right now. Get off me.
If you won't making me so much money, I can easily do the same thing to you. But now we have a mutual understanding. I'm willing to forgive this unprovoked encounter ever happened. As long as you keep writing those chart-topping hits so Abigail and I could continue to live quite lavishly, you and I are going to be just fine. Get him out of here.
Sorry. That's my money.
Look at all the nice decorations. Everything's so
beautiful, babe. Wow.
There's my
doing a
little
great
buttercup.
job.
Come and give your daddy a hug. What brings you down here?
Is wanting to see my daddy, who I rarely get to see these days, a crime? What's going on, Daddy?
You know, the Cotton Club turns 5 years old next week, and the staff are decorating for the great extravaganza I have planned to celebrate this amazing milestone. Yes, sweetheart, you can come down here anytime you want to see your daddy. What can I do for you? No, I can't say no to you.
Hey, I thought I was the only one you couldn't say no to.
Oh, Daddy, how could you? You always told me I was the most important person in the world to you. Is this how you treat your only child?
She may be your only child. When you and I started dating, you said to me, and I quote, "As long as you and I are together, you can have whatever you want. Just name it, and it's yours." So, between the two of us, which one of us is going to get whatever she wants? Me or her?
Yeah, Daddy, is it me or is it her?
Well, I love both of you very much, and I don't see why I can't give both of you each and everything you want. You're my only daughter, and you're my only lady. So why can't I spoil both of you by giving you any and everything you've ever wanted? What do you say?
Are you serious when you say anything?
And everything?
Scout's honor cross my heart.
So, what do you think?
In church Sunday, the preacher quoted a Bible verse that said, "You have not because you ask not."
For starters, I want a Duesenberg Model J, 2 full-length mint coats, a shopping spree at my favorite jewelry store, and a round-trip airline ticket to Paris.
I would love some 24-karat diamond drop earrings. I want to redecorate my house with Art Deco furniture and paintings by Joan Monroe. I want to give away all my clothes to some homeless shelter and start all over again with the latest fashion in clothes and shoes. I want an engagement ring so big that it would light up a city block.
Well, they don't call me Joe the Ripper Johnson for nothing. I guess I'm just going to have to start ripping off a few more people to support my very expensive habits. You know, you both have me wrapped around all 5 of your fingers, and there's nothing too good for my beautiful daughter and my beautiful lady. So from now on, whatever you want doesn't have to wait for your birthday or for Christmas.
Oh, Daddy, I love you so much. You have done so much to help the city and to make the Cotton Club one of the greatest entertainment venues anywhere. Someday, when this is all mine, I promise I'll take as good as care of you have.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean, someday when all this is all yours? Sweetheart, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. The Cotton Club is a money-making machine, and whomever takes over, he will have to maintain the highest level of entertainment standard the Cotton Club is known for to ensure maximum profitability and long-term success.
But Daddy, I promise I'll do a really good job, and I won't change a thing. I promise, and I swear on Mama's grave.
Rita, sweetheart, I know you mean well, but the world is changing every single day. If you're not willing to change along with it and making some differences, you're not going to last very long in this industry. Tell you what, I have a $100 bill for you. Why don't you go to the Lord and tell him buy yourself something pretty?
But Daddy!
Rita, sweetheart, I said all I'm going to say about the matter. You're not taking over the Cotton Club if something happens to me. I can't make it any plainer than that. I'm sorry you feel this way, but business is business. And the entertainment industry is one of the toughest and dirtiest businesses around. And if you aren't a man with great business savvy, it will literally eat you alive. Sweetheart, no matter what anyone tells you, greed is good. And being evil is important in order to be successful in life. I know you don't understand what I'm telling you right now, but someday you will. Abigail and I are going to a sunny steakhouse. You care to join us?
That's okay, Daddy. You and Miss Abigail enjoy yourselves and have a nice lunch.
Are you sure? My treat.
You and Miss Abigail go on and eat. I'll be fine. Oh, and Daddy, don't forget to watch your salt and caloric intake. You know Dr. Wingate wants you eating more fruits, vegetables, and salads.
Don't worry. I'll make sure he has a nice, healthy salad with lots of mushrooms. Oh, and his favorite French dressing. Come on, baby.
Oui, oui.
Let me try something. Hidey, 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 hi. Hidey, hitty, hitty, oh. And welcome to the Cotton Club. Now, tonight is going to be a very special night as we celebrate not our first, not our second, but our 5th anniversary. Yeah, our 5th. Give y'all, let's hear that. That's 5 years. That's 5 years. And tonight is going to be no exception. We have the world's greatest and most fabulous composer and band director, Duke Wellington, here tonight. Duke, stand on up. Yes, y'all love that Duke now. Yeah. And of course, we have everybody's favorite songstress and beloved and beautiful talent, Miss Abigail Hall. Now, that's right. Now, Miss Abigail Hall is getting ready in the dressing room, and she cannot wait to entertain you as only she can do. But I would be unforgivably remiss if I didn't recognize the owner of this incredible establishment, Mr. Joe Johnson, along with his beautiful daughter, Rita Johnson. Yeah. But before we get into tonight's festivities, I got to say one thing. Mr. Johnson, this is your night. You care to say anything to this fine-looking group of people? Come on now. We love Joe. We love it from Joe.
I would like to thank all of you for coming out to the 5th anniversary celebration of the Cotton Club. I hope you all are having a great time. There's only a few things that I want you to do. Eat and drink all you want, have fun, and dance like it's the last day of your life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the owner himself. Eat and... Oh, Lord.
And I told you and you and you and all the rest of you that I was gonna be back. And guess what? Y'all gonna get to hear me sing. And as for you, you gonna get to see with your own ears and hear with your own eyes how good of a singer I am. Maestro, play me something sultry. You know, play me something.
Mr. Johnson, you can't be serious.
You know.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I reluctantly present Miss Estelle Waters.
Hold my drink. Play the song. See, I told you I could sing. Now, where's my contract? I need a pen. Any of y'all got a pen?
There you go.
Well, Mr. Joe Johnson, I got my pen. Now, where's my contract? Huh? Where's my contract? I said, where's my contract? Oh, I see. You still hanging on to that alligator breath. Oh, is that what you're doing? I got 3 words for you. Pow! Pow!
Get on out of here.
Pow! That's what I got for you. That's what I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again from Miss Estelle Waters. Woo! Now, this next act needs no introduction whatsoever. Whether you've been coming to the Cotton Club for these last 5 years, or this your first time with us, you know her name, and you know her voice. Here she is, the one, the only, the incomparable, Miss Abigail Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'd like to share a song with my love. That's how it goes when a woman loves a man. She'll be the first one to praise him. He's going strong. Last one to blame him when everything's wrong. It's just women are funny that way. That's how it goes when a woman loves her man. He's the first one to praise him. He's going strong. Last one to praise him. Everything's wrong. It's just a one-sided play. Women are funny that way. Say that I'm a fool. I already know. That's how it goes when a woman loves her man. That's how it goes when a woman loves her
I need a woman to love me like that, you know. Now, can she bring down the house or what? All right. There's only one Cotton Club, y'all, and there's only one Abigail Hall. Now, we're gonna let you ladies and germs run free for a few minutes, just a few minutes. Don't be gone too long now, because what we got next is gonna be unlike anything you ever seen before. All right, we'll be back.
How's your mom doing after her surgery?
She's doing fine, Mr. Johnson. Thanks for asking.
What's her address? I'd like to send her some flowers.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, you know what? That wouldn't even be necessary, because my mom she's allergic to certain kind of flowers. Thank you, though.
Is that so? I would think lying in her grave, she wouldn't be allergic to anything.
What on earth are you talking about, Mr. Johnson? My mom is allergic to certain kinds of flowers.
Your mom may be allergic to certain kinds of flowers, but stop trying to play me for a fool, Fats. Now, I don't appreciate you lying to me. And next time you want to borrow money from somebody, make sure you let them know what you're borrowing it for. And for heaven's sakes, if you're going to bet on a racehorse, make sure you bet on the winner.
Mr. Johnson, if you don't mind me asking, how you know my mom was dead and that I bet at a horse race?
It's amazing what a $100 bill can get you. Well, you and I both know the person very well. And as far as a horse race track betting is concerned, the owner and I went to college together, and he said you owe him a lot of money. You know, I'm a gambler too, but I only bet on winners. Because you lied to me, the terms of your contract just changed. You got 30 days to pay me back in full. Let me see if my math is correct. $50,000 at 35% comes out to be $67,500. Cash, no checks. And I informed the payroll department to hold your checks till I get my money. And I wouldn't think about leaving town if I were you. I know way too many people who will find you and make sure you and your mom are reunited.
Hey, Joe, I don't suppose since our last conversation you're willing to renegotiate my contract.
Man, I came here to celebrate 5 years of successful ownership of the Cotton Club. I didn't come here to talk about contract negotiations. And as far as your contract is concerned, it all depends on one thing.
Man, I'm almost scared to ask. What you want me to do now? Walk around with your name flashing in lights with a jacket on the backside of it?
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
But as far as your contract is concerned, any further negotiations, I'm going to have to ask for a high royalty payment.
A higher amount? Have you lost your ever-loving mind? You're already getting 40%. How much more do you want?
That is a rather loaded question. But since you continue to have a string of #1 hits, I don't think a 50% royalty payment is not out of the question.
50%? Yo, Joe, listen. There's no way I'm going to agree to a 50% royalty fee. No way. Not to you or anybody else for that matter. That's absurd.
What sounds absurd to you makes perfect business sense to a business owner and somebody who is very successful like myself. Besides, you're not married, you have no children, and you live in a very affluent neighborhood. Surely you can afford an additional 10%. You know, ownership has its privileges. And maybe someday when you're rich, you'll understand why I am who I am and why I do things the way I do. You might want to get yourself something to eat or drink. The second act is about to start shortly.
Like I said, Joe, there's no way I'm going to ever agree to something so outrageous. You know what? I've never shot anyone before, but as the saying goes, there's a first time for everything.
My grandfather often said, if you can't say anything nice about somebody, it's best not to say anything at all. Nice party. And congratulations.
Well, although you probably didn't mean it, tell the bartender I said your next 2 drinks on the house.
Thanks, but no thanks. Like you, I have no problem getting whatever I want whenever I want, especially when it comes to getting my liquor. How's business?
Well, take a look around for yourself. A lot of people thought a business like this would never have a chance of succeeding. Goes to show you what a lot of believing in yourself and a lot of hard work can do.
You forgot to include ripping a lot of people off.
What you call ripping people off, I call shrewd business.
If selling homes at triple the value of what they're worth isn't a ripoff, I don't know how you can sleep at night.
Actually, I sleep very well. I don't see how you can sleep at night killing people just because you feel like it. Besides, I can get what I get from my houses because I use the best, highest quality material around.
Well, my parents bought one of your high-quality built homes, and within a month, they had to replace the roof because the roof shingles weren't new and badly used. And the electrical work, it was shoddy. It was just a death trap waiting to happen. You know, my dad plugged in his toaster, and not only did all the lights went out, but sparks went flying everywhere, hitting my parents, causing them to go to the hospital with multiple burn marks.
Maybe your parents should have bought a better high-quality toaster.
You better consider yourself lucky that all these people are out there. Because like I said, Joe, someday someone is going to make you pay for all the people that you wrong. It's just a matter of time. Happy anniversary, Joe.
By the way, let your fiance know that I still have a few of his paychecks left over when he used to work for me. But then again, I only pay people who actually work. His business as a funeral director and his work ethic, they both have one thing in common. They both are dead.
Mark my word, Joe Johnson. You're going to get what's coming to you. Psh.
Well, isn't it my beautiful daughter and everybody's soon-to-be retired detective?
Congratulations, Joe. Now, what you done for this establishment and for all of Harlem is nothing short of remarkable. I know one day when your daughter is given the reins to run this entertainment juggernaut, she's going to do a fantastic job.
You see, Daddy, everyone thinks I will do a great job if you just give me the chance. Daddy, I love you so much. Do you honestly think I would let anything happen to something you've worked so hard to build and make so successful?
You know, everyone deserves to live out their dreams. But if the world doesn't change anytime soon, I mean, they're not ready for women to run multi-million-dollar businesses or get involved into politics. And next thing you know, you're going to tell me you want to run for president of the United States.
But Daddy, women are advancing and making valuable contributions in politics, medicine, and even in the business world. Don't forget, 8 years ago, we were given the right to vote. Who knows, it might not be much longer before women are not only running big corporations, but will even be elected into various branches of the government, including President of the United States.
Rita, sweetheart, although women were given the right to vote back in 1920, women are best suited for domestic type work, such as cooking, cleaning, sewing, and administrative type work. I'm not saying these are the only career choices that women have, but if the world doesn't change, these will be the only jobs you'll be left to apply for. Rita, sweetheart, you have never worked a day in your life. And my advice to you is to marry somebody who's successful and rich like your daddy. That way you don't have to try to make a difference in a male-dominated world.
What's wrong with her now? Here's your dressing, babe.
Anybody that knows me knows I love my salad with my favorite French salad dressing with double mushrooms. Oh. And you know you reach the pinnacle of success when your kitchen staff writes your name on your own bottle of salad dressing so nobody else will use it.
You know, I try not to get involved in family matters. But don't you think you were being a little hard on your little girl? Seems to me all she wanted was the approval from the one person she looks up to and loves the most, her daddy. And I think you've been too hard on her.
Detective, Rita's gonna be just fine. I've given her any and everything that she's ever wanted and then some. The things she's asking for and wanting are completely out of my control. As far as the Cotton Club is concerned, I don't mind teaching her a few things on the business side, but a man started this business, and a man will always run this business as long as I have anything to do with it.
You know, Joe, I see you hired a lot of extra security to ensure everyone's safety this evening, mainly your own. I think you would agree. You got a lot more enemies than you do friends, and some of them are here tonight.
What are you talking about, man? As much as I've done for this city, who in their right mind would want to harm me?
For starters, Raven McMadden, Estelle Waters, Duke Wellington. Hey, you've been caught cheating on Abigail twice. And even though I don't believe she would harm you in any way, you just made your daughter very upset.
Leave my daughter out of this, detective. I don't know where you're going, these unproven assumptions, but you and all the people you just named can go straight to hell.
You okay?
I'm fine. It's just a little heartburn. The bartender keeps some antacids behind the counter.
Go get it, please.
Please, just give me some, please.
You sure you don't want a doctor?
No, just get the antacids, please.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, just hurry up and get the antacids.
Listen now, I'm looking for that.
Is he dead?
Listen, I know he did a lot of people wrong, but it's still hard to believe he was gunned down the way he was. Whoever did it was a pretty bold person given the amount of security and people that was here last night.
Although it was a calculated risk, I have to admit, it was very well planned. Because he had so many enemies, this isn't going to be an easy case to solve.
Anyone particular in mind?
Well, I plan to get a list from the maitre d' who was on duty last night. And with that list, I'll interview everyone and begin the process of scratching off names who I ruled out as a suspect.
With so few clues, how can you afford to rule out anyone as a suspect?
After doing what I've been doing for 30 years, you learn how to rule out certain things. But sometimes, you just got to go with your gut instinct. And for this case, I think I'll do a little of both. By the way, you were here last night. Well, where were you around 8:45? It's widely known there's no love lost between you and Joe. I mean, I'd be very upset too if he was making just as much money off my music as I was.
How you know about that? I ain't tell nobody how much he was ripping me off for.
Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I know what I know. I try not to repeat myself unless I have to. You mind answering the question?
I know you're not considering me as a suspect. I don't even own a gun.
But I know you know people who do.
Okay, so you don't have to repeat yourself. I was with my band getting my rehearsal ready for the second act. Feel free to ask any of them. They'll tell you the same thing.
Like I always say, I believe you until you give me a reason not to.
Well, have I given you a reason to question my alibi?
No. And let's just keep it that way.
You know he deserved what he got, don't you?
You know, given that everybody here last night is a potential suspect, making a statement like that could put you at the top of the list.
Joe Johnson knew I was more talented than that glittering bimbo Abigail Hall. But never once did he give me what I wanted. A contract to be a regular performer at the Cotton Club. And that's the thanks I get for keeping him satisfied behind closed doors. When he wasn't getting nothing from Abigail Hall. He said we would be together forever. Always. But he just kept going back to her.
Well, if you know he kept going back to Abigail, why'd you keep messing with him? Especially if you knew he wasn't serious about having a committed relationship with you.
Let's face it. Joe Johnson had money and a lot of it. He would pay my rent each month, and he would buy me whatever I wanted. But the one thing that I wanted more than anything was a lucrative contract to sing at the Cotton Club. That's the only thing I wanted. And while he was buying me things, she was making records and singing in front of hundreds of people and getting paid. Now that Joe Johnson's out the picture, maybe the new owner will give me what he refused.
Whoever wanted him dead shot him 3 times. You were here last night. What's your alibi?
Everybody knows, and it's no secret that I got a drinking problem.
Don't say.
Maybe if I get me a singing gig, then that'll be the motivation I need to stop drinking. But as for killing anyone, I ain't the one you're looking for. I was Duke and his band. Duke knows that I'm talented and I can pack the house. So he was going to talk to Joe about getting me a spot on the slower nights.
No, when I spoke to Duke earlier, he didn't mention anything about you being with him at that time. You want to change your story?
I got a thing for Duke Strummer. And he and I, we were talking about getting together after the show that night. But hey, if my alibi doesn't hold up, you can put me behind bars and throw away the key.
Anything else you want to add?
Seems to me, whoever killed Joe wanted to make sure he was dead. Because it would only take one shot to get the job done.
I'm so sorry about what happened to your dad. You have my deepest condolences.
I know my daddy wasn't liked by a lot of people, but he didn't deserve to die like this. Detective, please promise me you'll do whatever you need to do to find out who did this. No matter how much it costs, please find my daddy's killer.
I'll do my best.
And make him pay for this senseless crime.
Mr. Walker, I know this is not the most appropriate time, but at some point, I'll need to get a statement from you about what you may have seen or heard last night.
Joe. Oh, Joe. Oh, baby. Detective, before you ask me if I had anything to do with Joe's murder, I had nothing to do with it. Although he wasn't always faithful to me, I loved that man. I'll be the first to admit he wasn't the most liked person in town, and yes, he got on my nerves so bad so many times. But I can honestly say he was the best thing that ever happened to me.
You know, other than his daughter, you're the only person who's shown any sort of genuine remorse.
Joe had his ways, but when he decided to build this cotton club, he did something for me that nobody else would. That man not only gave me whatever I needed, he gave me whatever I wanted. Whoever takes over the cotton club, it will never be the same. I mean, in spite of all of his enemies, there are a few of us that are actually going to miss him.
You know, as I take into account your presumed innocence, you were here last night. Did you see or hear anything out of the ordinary?
No, I don't think so. Yes. Someone from the audience approached Estelle backstage and demanded that she gives him an apology because he bumped into her and made him spill his drink on his very expensive suit. Estelle said to him, "You don't leave me alone. You gonna get the same thing Joe gonna get." And she pointed her trigger finger at him. I saw it.
Interesting.
Detective, can I go now?
Just one more question. Did you hear anyone complain about the food last night?
I don't think so. Why you ask?
Well, just before Joe was shot, you remember he was complaining he wasn't feeling well and was grabbing at his chest, and that's when he asked me to go get the antacid tablets. Everything went dark and the shots rang out.
Yeah, I've never seen Joe complain about heartburn issues. I do know his doctor was concerned about his salt and caloric intake and wanted him to eat more fruit and vegetables. Anytime we went out to dinner, that man ordered a large salad with double mushrooms. That man loved himself some mushrooms. But everybody in the restaurant knew that as well.
Yeah, just before he got ill, I remember him holding up this bottle of salad dressing bottle. He was boasting that kitchen staff wrote his name on it so no one else would use it. Even though you said you had nothing to do with his murder, everyone in this club last night is a suspect, including you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for believing in me when nobody else would. You did for me. Oh, so much, Joe. I know we didn't always see eye to eye when it came to certain things, but you believed in me. You helped me live out my dream of becoming a global entertainer. If there is a heaven, I sure hope they see you the way I saw you, Joe, and not the way the rest of them saw you. Oh, Joe, Joe.
Woo! Somebody once told me, what goes around
Comes around.
and as many people that Joe Johnson ripped off, he got exactly what he deserved. And it is often said, may you rest in peace. But my wish for you May you rot in hell.
Oh, man. I hope this meeting doesn't take too long. Tonight is our big night at Carnegie Hall, and we can't be late. He already know I had nothing to do with Joe's murder.
Hey,
Hey, what's that?
what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your way to Carnegie Hall? Tonight's your big night. And I, for one, can't wait to see the best band director do what nobody else in this show business can do better. Why do you think the detective asked us all to come here tonight?
Hey, I don't know. I already told him more than once I had nothing to do with Joe's murder, which is why I was quite surprised when I was subpoenaed to be here myself.
I know, me too. I mean, why would I want to kill a man that was giving me everything I ever wanted? What sense does that make? I mean, that makes no
The
sense.
two of you should be practicing your cat sounds, is what you should be doing. Meow, 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 meow.
Look, Estelle, I didn't come here to start no trouble with you tonight. For heaven's sakes, somebody we all know died right in front of our very eyes. And not only that, a daughter lost her. She lost her father. Can't you think about anybody else besides yourself?
And she's right, Estelle. Even though Joe made he made many mistakes, he still saw something in us that was bring us together for the power of music.
That was so beautiful. But he did nothing for me. You hear me? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, he gave me money, but he didn't give me the big break I was looking for. All I wanted was the chance that he got you. I'm keeping him satisfied behind closed doors. Why couldn't he give me the lights of Harlem?
What did she just say?
Now that Joe Johnson is gone, maybe I'll get what I was been waiting for.
You gonna get it.
Estelle, you proved time and time again your dependency on alcohol was much bigger than any opportunity Joe could have gave you. With your talent, you could have been a superstar. You chose to be the town drunk. So now you have to live with the consequences of being the town drunk.
And exactly what do you mean you was giving him what he wanted behind closed doors?
If I really wanted Joe Johnson, I could have had him.
Yeah.
He only kept you around because you was making him money.
I delusional.
Stop it. All of you just stop it. Regardless of what any of you thought about him, my father is dead. Don't any of you care about that? My father is dead.
Baby, it's okay.
I miss my daddy so much.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You had to hear that.
Detective, I know you have a very good reason for bringing us all down here this afternoon. And I can't imagine what better use you would have to make use of my time than being subpoenaed for a crime I didn't commit.
Well, I invited you all here today as there's been a dramatic turn of events in the murder case of Joe Johnson. See, the autopsy report uncovered 2 pieces of critical evidence that I believe will help us find out who killed Joe Johnson.
Detective, are you saying you know the filthy creep who killed my father?
Everyone in here, for one reason or another, had a reason to kill Joe Johnson. Now, this autopsy report I'm holding was conducted a week ago. And it confirms that Joe wasn't killed by gunfire. No, it was a homicide due to ingestions of toxic mushrooms laced with arsenic.
Are you saying that he was poisoned? How can that be?
Well, according to the autopsy report, he was shot once at the top of his right bicep. A second bullet grazed his forehead, and a third one entered his chest cavity, but it didn't penetrate deep enough to kill him. Now, although the bullets didn't kill him, the pathologist made a very interesting discovery. The way the bullets entered Joe's body, the killer more than likely was left-handed.
Detective, I'm left-handed, but I had absolutely nothing to do with Joe Johnson's murder. Now, can you conduct another autopsy to confirm or rebut the results of the first autopsy?
Not very likely, since the results was conducted and confirmed twice by two of the nation's top pathologists.
Detective, are you saying my daddy was killed by two different people?
Well, according to the evidence collected so far, with the killer being left-handed and Mr. Johnson being poisoned, I have reason to believe both methods used to kill him was carried out by the same person.
Well, that excludes me. I'm right-handed. If you know who the murderer is, won't you just go ahead and tell us so we can go on with our lives? I got a bus to catch.
There's some things I do right-handed. There's some things I do left-handed. Oh, and I can't wait to get to know your drummer a little bit better. Because he is so cute. And I can't wait to spend some time with him so he can clang my cymbal. Oh, and if it clangs my cymbal just right, there's no telling what hand I'll use. I might just use both.
Why, you little intoxicating tramp? My father was murdered and all you can think about is someone getting in between your legs? I could kill you!
Oh, shoot your best shot, daughter! I'm sure your father heard that many a times before someone had the guts to do it. I just can't believe somebody had the guts to do it.
Detective, can't you see what the murder of her father's doing to her? If you know who killed Joe, come on, just tell us. You know, I wouldn't wish what she's going through on my worst enemy.
Well, you know, unfortunately, the grief she's going through because Joe has so many enemies. And that's why I subpoenaed you all to be here today. Now, according to the autopsy report, the killer was left-handed, but no one, and I mean no one, is exempt from being charged in a murder case of Joe Johnson. Now, can any of you identify who the killer or killers are?
Come on, tell me who it is.
Come on now. I don't have a motive. Estelle?
You, they said you.
Me? Raven? Y'all think it was Raven? I always keep an eye on Raven. The daughter? She would seem like the less likely person, wouldn't she? It's the one closest to you. Well, guess we're gonna find out.
Okay, detective. Who killed my father?
Well, like I said, everyone in here had a reason to kill Joe. Raven. Your fiance worked for Joe. Joe cheated him out a whole lot of money. Not only that, he sold your parents a house built with inferior materials that had electrical problems. And your people had to end up going to seek some medical attention.
Detective, like I told you earlier, I had absolutely nothing to do with Joe Johnson's murder.
But you hated him. And you are left-handed. Duke Wellington. Duke, when you signed your contract to work for the Cotton Club, you unknowingly agreed to pay Joe 40% in royalties of every song you ever wrote and every song you will ever record.
This is true, but I'm right-handed, so that should automatically exclude me as a killer, right?
Even though you are right-handed, I still haven't ruled out the possibility that Joe's murder was carried out by two different people. And even though the gunfire didn't kill him, it was still an attempt on his life.
I don't know why y'all looking like Santa Claus forgot y'all on Christmas Day. We all know that Joe Johnson was a liar, a crook, and a low-down shyster. Now, although I didn't kill him, if I had a gun, I wouldn't have killed him. And it would have taken more than 3 shots. It would have just been 1.
Do you mind lifting your left hand again like you just did?
Oh, now you just wait 1 minute, detective. I am drunk, but I ain't no killer. Just go ahead and question somebody else, because I ain't the one you're looking for.
Now, come on, Miss Waters. Now, you had the most vengeful reason out of anybody here to kill Joe. Just think about it. Now, with Joe out of the way, you finally get that big break you've been waiting on to be the headline act at the Cotton Club.
You little lying tramp! You killed my father! You killed my father and I hate you! You hear me? I hate you! Detective Sinclair, I don't know why you won't just arrest her. Take the hussy downtown and put her behind bars where she belongs!
Well, before I arrest this hussy, still got a couple people I need to talk to, including you.
Me? What possible reason would I have for wanting to kill my own father?
Well, on the night of the murder, I was with you and your daddy when y'all got into a very heated discussion about you wanting to run the Cotton Club someday. And when Joe vehemently refused to let you or any other woman run the Cotton Club, you ran out here very angry and upset.
Yes, I was angry and upset, but not enough to kill him.
Perhaps. But in order for you to ever have a chance to run the Cotton Club someday, your daddy gonna have to be removed from the picture permanently.
I love my daddy. I did not kill him. You gotta believe me. I did not kill my daddy.
It's okay. It's okay. We know you didn't kill him. It's okay.
Now that I done interviewed you all, I only have 2 other suspects left.
Don't worry about it.
Miss Abigail Hall and Mr. Fats Walker.
Look, detective, I know Joe wasn't always faithful to me, but I still love that man. And I know he loved me. He did for me what nobody else was willing to do. Was he perfect? No, he wasn't. But like I said, I love that man. Whoever killed him, you're going to be so sorry that you made that mistake.
Oh, just make us all vomit. We all know the reason why he kept you around. You didn't love Joe Johnson. You just loved him because of what he did for you. And if he did it, if I had the chance to have my name up in lights, Estelle Waters, that would have been me.
Detective, you've spoken to everyone here. I don't know why you won't just arrest her. I mean, you have all the evidence staggering right in front of you.
Arrest.
Not quite. I still got one person left to talk to. Mr. Walker, on the night of the murder, did you hear or see anything out of the ordinary?
No, not really. Well, you know me, detective, as master of the ceremony. Shoot, I don't have all kind of time to be worried about what people are doing or saying. You know, my primary job is to keep everybody happy and the Cotton Club hot.
Approximately 3 weeks before Joe died, you borrowed $50,000 to help pay for your mother's open heart surgery and buy some land. Is that correct?
I did. How'd you know about that?
Well, we had to interview all the staff at the Cotton Club, and when we interviewed the secretary, she mentioned you stopping by to get an envelope full of cash. It's my understanding that 35% interest fee was tacked to that payment. That's a pretty hefty interest fee, don't you think?
It's hefty, but he was giving me 6 months to pay it back.
Yeah. Would you also agree that you got a gambling problem? And around the time that you took out that loan, you had racked up a pretty high debt, around $50,000. Same amount of money you borrowed from Mr. Johnson. Is that the reason you ain't tell me your mama died 6 years ago?
Whoa, detective. I don't like where you're going with this. Now, I don't have to answer to you or anybody why I borrowed that money. That was between Joe and I. And if you think, detective, that I killed Joe Johnson, you've been puffing on too many of them Slim Jims you got in your mouth.
Mr. Walker, you left-handed, correct?
I am, yes.
Miss McMadden, Miss Waters, you both are left-handed, correct? I want you three to step up. Everybody else stay where you at. As I said before, according to the evidence and the way the bullets entered Joe's body, the killer is left-handed. Now, I had a writing expert examine the handwriting on that bottle, and it was concluded whoever wrote on that bottle was left-handed. So I've concluded whoever wrote Joe Johnson's name on that bottle, they killed old Joe. So with those papers you got in your hand, I want each of you to write Joe Johnson's name up there and hand it back to me.
You know what I did?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did.
It was you?
It was me.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody move. Won't nobody get hurt. You stay your muscle-bound, steroid-eating tail right there. I see you back there, boy. You got 2 on. Don't nobody move.
Get him!
Oh God. It was, oh my goodness. Oh.
Well. Now the question remains, did we get our man? Now, by a show of hands, how many of you all thought it was good old Fats? Well, I must admit, I was a little baffled in the beginning and didn't really know who killed Joe. How many of you thought it was Duke? Nobody? How many of you thought it was Raven? Okay. Now, who thought it was Estelle? Now, I know some of y'all thought it was Estelle. Now, I must admit, at first, my money was on Raven. Why, you may ask? Oh, man, she's a notorious gangster and known killer. And she figured just, she off Joe, wasn't much happened to her, just a pat on the wrist. I mean, Joe was a very successful businessman, but he did hurt a lot of people. Did you think Fats could have pulled that off by himself? I just don't know. I guess don't know. Well, he dead now. And what's gonna happen to the ones who love Joe? Guess we'll find out.
It's not a lot we have to worry about. Yeah, I see. Hey, I can't believe that Fax killed your daddy. I would have never guessed in a million years that he was capable of killing somebody.
To think he was using my daddy's money to support his gambling addiction.
I mean, it just didn't make any sense. Out of all the people in the world, I mean, there was Duke, there was Raven. Did you hear about Raven, what it was saying? It was,
Abigail. I just want to apologize for all the harsh and mean things that I said to you. I have decided that I should do something that I should have done a long time ago, 15 years ago. I decided to take the necessary steps to do what I have to do to get sober. And I'm going to go to counseling once a week so that I can get back on track with my sobriety.
well, I'm glad to hear that. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, you know, I'm always here. You know, Abigail, you're not Abigail, but you really have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You do. And you know what? After you've had some time to heal, maybe we can do a few songs together. Would you like that?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
When my daddy died, my world was shattered, as was everyone else who knew him. A lot of hurtful, hateful things were said out of anger, and I just wanted to say I'm so sorry for all the mean and hurtful things I said to you. Even though I was upset, I shouldn't have said those things. Can you please forgive me?
Yes. Look,
Hello, ladies. Seems like no matter what, this place always seemed to bring us together.
Yes, yes. Good to see you.
Detective, have you have a reason to determine what possible motive that would lead to Fats killing Joe?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, after Fat's death, we discovered a diary. And one of the last entries he wrote in, he stated how afraid he was that Joe was going to kill him for lying to him about the reason he needed the loan. And he knew there's no way he could pay Joe back in the time frame Joe requested. So Fats decided to kill Joe before Joe killed him.
Detective, my daddy is a very kind and giving man, not a killer. Regardless of what others thought about him, there was still no reason to kill him. I'm sure my daddy would have given him more time to pay the money back.
No wonder Fats was drinking heavily that night of the anniversary.
Well, also in the diary, he wrote that he overheard the kitchen staff say how much he loved mushrooms. So on the night of the anniversary, he poisoned the mushrooms with arsenic and the bottle of dressing that he wrote on so no one else would use.
I just wish he had told somebody about his gambling problem so we could have gave him the professional help he needed.
Detective, as long as my name is Rita Johnson, you are always welcome to stop by the Cotton Club as my very special guest. Thank you for doing all that you did to solve my daddy's murder.
You're welcome.
Detective, how does it feel to have wrapped up your last case?
Bittersweet.
How so?
Well, when you've been doing something like this for as long as I have, it becomes a part of you. I reckon since this is my last case, a big part of me gonna miss it. But an even bigger part of me looking for my future that lies ahead.
Detective Sinclair, can you indulge me?
Sure.
Please, please. Can I light that Slim Jim for you before you leave?
Think I eat it.
Hey, you guys, listen. Joe needs to be celebrated, right? So how about we end our night dancing like it's the last day of our lives? Come on. Hey, hey.
so much to see when you're going to Philly. Good luck for you and me when you're strolling through Philly. Come back on the strip on South Street Live. Follow